nowa karta historii. Otwórz tę stronę i nanieś tam pierwszy krok. To moment nowej przygody.
From the start, I'm feeling out of place, and I notice it written on your face. I've got a lot to learn from yesterday, and tomorrow's just another game I'll play. But I know I will rise above it all. My legacy is to show them they were wrong. Yes, I know I will stand and walk it all. My legacy is to rise after I fall. That I'm never giving up. There's only so much that you can call up. I've gotta learn that it's my time to rise. At the start, I was feeling out of place, but my legacy is written on my face. But I know I will rise above it all. I will rise. My legacy is to show them they were wrong. Yes, I know I will stand and walk it all. My legacy from the start. I'm feeling out of place, and I notice it written on your face. I've got a lot to learn from yesterday, and tomorrow's just another game I'll play. But I know I will rise above it all. My legacy is to show them they were wrong. Yes, I know I will stand and walk it all. My legacy is to rise after I fall. That I'm never giving up. There's only so much that you can call up. I've gotta learn that it's my time to rise. Tomorrow is a perfect day to shine. But I know I will rise above it all. My legacy is to show them they were wrong. Yes, I know I will stand and walk it all. My legacy is to rise after I fall. At the start, I was feeling out of place, but my legacy is written on my face. But I know I will rise above it all. I will rise. My legacy is to show them they were wrong. Yes, I know I will stand and walk it all. My legacy is to rise after I fall. See your teeth sharper than a knife. He's come to feast on me tonight. Where are you? Can't feel you close. Hidden deep in the shadows.
No sorry, że tyle zajęło, ale kurwa. Ale coś Mugol ode mnie chciał. Witajcie Mugole oraz Kątem, Bolesiu i Anim James. I sobie Perkorn, a Tom. Zagrajmy w sami wiecie co, więc możecie podać tytuł. Czemu się będę wysilał? Już czekajcie, dajcie mi tylko moment. Scena, kurwa, scena. Olesiu, czemu nie grasz z Gabrielem? Dobra, w końcu. Dobra, w końcu możemy grać, kur. Tylko wiedziałeś, że mapa jest przeglądana. Bolesiu. Dobra, na czym skończyliśmy? Chyba jakieś nowe questy mi wpadły, czy coś tam? A nie, skończyliśmy ten, żeby dostał czar. I teraz już wiecie, gdzie mieszkam przez to.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle.
I czemu nikt mojego ojca nie przywitał?
Always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My
Near future. Tak się wymawia, nie?
intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen.
Ja nie znam.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific.
Popatrzcie, mamy w kota w tle.
I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
Ani magiem? Ani
I
James?
am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I
Ani
managed
magiem.
to find Rookwood and Hollow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but mother is less enthusiastic about it.
Trochę jak w Gotiku, tylko nie emerytany, nie?
Especially one as rare as a
O tym
gazelle.
zabójcy.
Bounding about where
O bestii, która po prostu była tak naprawdę typem, który używał słowów przemiany.
claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to
Panie James, to
control
czemu podjęłaś od nich nazwę?
I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
to koniec questa? Początek co jest? To koniec? Aha. Miałeś tylko rozmowa, dobra. To nie jak wy, ale ja do pubu, na trzeźwo. To nie wejdę. Przecież pomyślą, że jestem trzeźwy.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Dobra jakości obraz.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
O, to ta co nas uwodzi.
Over here.
Gabriel, przecież mówię, że muszę przejść najpierw 2 gry, żeby mieć miejsce na dysku, no.
Practice, are we?
W ogóle wiecie czego się boję? Jak Ani James zmontuje 5. odcinek, nie?
This is a change of pace from our last outing. Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before. The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior. That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Tego jest u góry, ja to wiem.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Ja ją skąd wyczasnąłem?
That's a good idea. We need to see this through. I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press
Tak,
it
Poppy,
before.
jestem wolna.
It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after...
Kurde, na kiedy pytanie.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet. Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
To co mnie śmieszy? Geralt akurat nie robi streama, jak gra z Slytherinami, nie? Czyli Geralt trzeci raz gra w... Chyba trzeci raz. Albo kontynuuje. Dobra, czekajcie, nie wiem czy kontynuuje. Jeżeli nie kontynuuje, to trzeci raz zaczyna grę od nowa. A nigdy nie przeszedł. No. Czego tu nie rozumieć? Wiecie co? Ogarniemy sobie te posążki de Mimoza. Bo tak mówię. Nie no, chcę mieć najmocniejsze Alohomora w razie W. Tutaj też nie ma, o, dobra. Tym bardziej, że jest tylko 7 do znalezienia. To sobie nazwał swój stream Slytherin jest miłością, Slytherin jest życiem, nie? Ja powinienem zatytułować swój stream Ravenclaw jest miłością, Ravenclaw jest życiem.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little
Tak, gra od początku, kurwa, jest teraz w sklepie z różdżkami.
Co kurwa?
Revelio. Thank you again for finding...
Ja pierdolę, nie mam pytań.
You serious?
I honestly don't know what...
James trzeci.
It's you. It's you. Thank you again for saving me.
Gabriel, ta gra nie ma New Game Plusu.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Pokaż mi swoje towary.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you?
Gabriel, no nie ma. Aha, ty, ja dużo rzeczy nie sprawdziłem. Poczekaj. O,
I hope to see you again
Yeah.
sometime.
poczekajcie. Powinienem sprawdzić, czy mam jakieś itemy do sprawdzenia, wow. Items, okej, i? Oj, nie to. Ja mówię, że gra trzeci raz, a ty mówisz, że ostatni stream trwał inaczej. Trwał do drugiej lekcji. Ciekawe mnie, czy ktoś załapał, o co chodzi, czy nie. Nie, czy ktoś na streamie załapał, o co chodzi? Czy mam wam wyjaśnić? Fajny strój. Ty, a to jest strój czarnej magii. Ty, a to jest... Ja wolę ten strój, kurwa, niż to. Strój czarnej magii, ale gówno. Dobra, Angel, słuchaj, Geralt przed streamem, przed ogólnymi streamami grał już w tą grę. I ten jego stream sprzed kilku dni to był drugie podejście. A skoro teraz gra od nowa, to gra trzeci raz. Jak to?
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Thank you again for finding my dear Archie.
Dobra, sprzedajemy to wszystko.
What can I do for you?
Pokaż mi swoje towary.
What can I help you with today?
Angel, szok.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Moja coś powiedziała, że widzi to... To bydle. Ja też. Daj za tego gówna.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her if you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Szok, co Ascendio nie napisał. Dobra, to jest jeden posążek, mamy teleport, mamy. Content, na co mam wydać? Patrz.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Revelio.
Dobra, szukamy. Na szczęście w życiu. Spoko, przekonałeś mnie. Słuchajcie, mam do was pytanie za 100 punktów. Bo Ani James mi tutaj teraz sugeruje, że jak robię rajda i giveaway jednocześnie, to nie powinienem robić rajda, dopóki giveaway nie skończę. Zawsze jak już daję koniec giveawaya, że jest wygrany, to dopiero robię rajda. Powiedzcie mi, w którym momencie nie macie kurwa szansy do niego dołączyć. Skoro po skończonym giveawayu dopiero jest rajd.
Revelio.
Trzeba napić. Czy ja muszę mu dać to, do czego mogę wejść, żeby mnie wpuścić? A nie, chociaż może to być inny domu jeszcze, dobra.
Revelio.
One się chyba nie podświetlały. Kto miał?
Alohomora.
Gabriel? A właśnie, wiecie, że jak grać na najłatwiejszym poziomie trudności, to jest można dać autorozwiązanie zagadki? Znaczy, Boże, tych zamków. A James jak wyszedł po tobie chyba.
Alohomora.
A, dobra, widać tego typa. Z ściany jednak.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguys.
A to, bo od jednego dnia miał 100% szans, bo zapomniałem wyłączyć stream. Boże, giveaway. I trwał giveaway od jednego dnia, czaisz? W cudzysłowiu. Dlatego przeklikałem, że wygrał i zrobiliśmy jeszcze raz, no bo was kurwa nie zaliczyło, nie? Dobra, tutaj jest jakiś posążek kolejny. Ale że na mapie pokazują te posążki. Tak, bo ja zawsze jak zrobię rozdanie, to licznik giveawaya dalej leci dalej. No leci dalej po prostu, nie? A ja zapomniałem właśnie kliknąć, żeby się zamknął. Chyba Gabriel wygrał, nie? Tak, Gabriel, taką grę z RPG z wampirami.
Alohomora.
Coś na TRKO. Nie pamiętam nazwy. Hotfix, dokładnie. Chyba Kaftan w to grał. Jeden odcinek ma.
Revelio.
Dobra, w tej chacie jest chyba?
Alohomora.
A nie, to są dwa zamki? What? Koleś, ale widziałem, że ładnymi kobietami się gra, więc...
Revelio.
Ładnymi, Gabriel? Ja pierdolę. Jezu, a mam głupie myśli. Wyobraziłem sobie, że Gabriel mówi, no Zoria podobne do Ani James, kappa. Nie wiadomo, czy komplement, czy nie komplement, nie?
Co kurwa?
Aha, czy tego nie zdobędę, jak nie zaniosę księżyców. Ha.
You serious?
Tu mam jakieś 2 side questy. Ja nie Jazzy za niki mówiła, szok.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Confringo.
Ale co za miejsce?
Incendio. Finger.
A, to chyba sytuacjalne bazie.
Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Lumos.
Nic do tych motyli w ogóle.
Revelio. Lumos.
Teraz daleko jej wyjebało.
Let's play, shall we?
Imperium.
No more happy days. You're the one who stole our goblin helmet. Right there.
Rise and fight.
Tego.
Oh, stupid marionette! I think not.
Defender.
Going to be
Wiecie, co jest jutro o 8?
You'll regret this for the rest of your short life.
Another pitiful beast caught in rage.
No more happy days.
Time to stop.
Stupefy.
You're not puppet master! Reductor!
Glacius. Also. Defender. Accio.
You'll never be able to defeat all. Somebody paid attention. Protect him! A student who is disabled.
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
Jego popiełka. To jest popiełek. Nie wiem, czy to jest jutro o 8? Skąd widziałeś? Z dupy. To dobra, wyjebane.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
No właśnie, Angels, jedna rzecz mnie ciekawi. Dlaczego chcesz grać w Hogwarts Legacy, jak nie lubisz szybkich gier? Przecież nie ogarniesz. Prawda, Gabriel?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, how I...
Excuse me, madam.
No, były łamigłówki, to coś dla mnie.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist.
Angels, ty byś grała na tym, ty byś grała na story.
Today, when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Ważna zagadka. Ja pierdolę, jaki suchar. Ważna, wiecie czemu? Ważna, kurwa. Tyle? No i taka strefa stacza.
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
Chciałem powiedzieć, że ona widziała to przez ścianę, nie? To jest rytualne, bo zabierzesz magia, kurwa.
Mother's rolling in her grave.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood.
Czwartym główna fabuła, ale gdzieś daleko.
I thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for
Ale z fartem dużo ci to nie daje, wiesz?
or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale? Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
It's, good luck for me you stopped by today.
Dobra.
Glad you were able to stop
A
by.
pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
Genialny złodziej. Złodzi.
Revelio. More gold.
Ja kiedyś grałem na łatwym, ale jak grając w grę w stylu... Nie mam dokładnie gry, ale powiedzmy, że to byłby, nie wiem, jakiś Call of Duty lub Medal of Honor. Ja mogłem się wpierdalać w grupę wrogów. Waliło do mnie 10 typa, a ja stoję i kurwa żyję. A później przełączyłem na trudny poziom trudności i się okazywało, że umiera na 3 strzały. No to jest różnica, nie?
Revelio.
No, ktoś chyba coś chciał powiedzieć, ale przerwałem. Czy co, sprzężyła się ta baba z kobinami? Zły? Nie. A dobra, podświetliło mi się tutaj. Nie wyj.
Revelio.
A, dobra, nie założyłem tego. Brawo ja.
Revelio.
Czy tutaj? Nie, aha, tam jest hajs. Tutaj wchodziłem? No, dobra. Sprawdzimy przy okazji.
Wingardium Leviosa. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Także wcale gra, która nie stanowi żadnego wyzwania, nie ma frajdy. James będzie tak jak Gary powiedział. Ty, będąc na zewnątrz, patrz na to. Teraz ona gra. Na zewnątrz jest dzień. Padaj.
Revelio.
Ale się musi zgadzać. Nawet jeżeli to jedna sztuka złota.
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Kiniuchacz.
Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. To Accio. Glacier.
Ciekawostka na najłatwiejszym poziomie trudności, w sensie tym story. Każde zwierzę się łapie bez tego klikania F. Na te najtrudniejsze. A, dobra, polecimy miotą. Ja w RPG mogę nie grać na najtrudniejszym poziomie trudności, szczególnie jeżeli to cię nie wynagradza. Przykład? Persona.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases?
Ciekawostka. Jeżeli chcecie szybko pić lewe w tej grze, to w tym miejscu. Chcecie wiedzieć czemu?
Suppose I should try to find more vases. Revelio. I think there should only be a few more vases. I'm nearly finished.
Ostatnia.
Only one more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Teraz wyjaśnij, dlaczego to jest najlepszy sposób, żeby pić level. Jednocześnie też się wyzwania robi.
Confringo!
Ta ciekawostka. Tych fal powinno być podobno 10. Czyli ci moi się tylko na sam koniec zaznaczają. O i o to chodzi też, wyzwania się robi od razu. Dlatego dużo expa wlatuje. I na samym początku gry warto udać się do takiego miejsca i pijesz kurwa 10 leveli w ciągu jednej walki. Kapa. Także zapamiętaj to. Czas na trolla. Kurwa! Kurwa, chciałem go rzucić ten, żeby był po mojej stronie. Ja pierdolę. Nie już od początku. O kurwa. A żart, tym razem wygram.
That was a close one. Crucio! Potato! Period! Stupefy! Stupefy! Incendio! Spellion! Finger! Confringo!
An intruder!
Imperio! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Nie mogę uników robić, kurwa.
Fringo! Finger! Expelliarmus!
Think it's clever. You won't get and you learn.
Fringo! Incendio! Crucio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Fringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Finger! Crucio!
Aha, Gabriel odchodzi z krucji, tak? To Crucio.
Imperial! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Crucio!
Trzeba nie było obrażeń, bo niestety nie wiedziałem co do czyhacza, że go nie zabiję. No.
Fps Talents! Crucio! Imperial! Fps Talents! Crucio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Finger! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Crucio!
Moja taktyka, nie? Przyjmujesz kogoś na swoją stronę i go załatwiasz po cichaczu.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Mówiłem, że robi się wciul wyzwań. Ostatnia fala, jak dzisiaj wygramy. Ale James, ty ogólnie niczego nie lubisz. Ale nie lubisz tego, bo jest za szybkie, prawda? O kurwa! umrę, kurwa. Teraz tylko 2 trolle. Jak ja to kurwa zrobiłem, nie wiem. Nie żartuję, wszystko było analizowane w czasie bieżącym. I po cichu to zakończmy. O Boże. Bolesiu, dam ci radę. Graj klawiaturą. Legends, to wynika, że Gothic ci się powinien podobać. To bardzo dziwne. Dobra fabuła. Postacie też nie do zapomnienia. Dosłownie imiona ich pamiętasz i rutyny. Świat zajebisty, nawet Jarkendar. Czy szczególnie Jarkendar. W dwójce.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Wiecie, że uwielbiam, jak ktoś napisze, że nie chciało mu się czegoś robić? Nie chciało się komuś minuty stracić, nie? Nawiązuje do Smoka, która grała w Shin Megami Tensei i mówi, że no na nagraniach jest angielski dubbing, bo nie chciało jej się instalować japońskie... nie miała czasu instalować japoński, nie? Tak. Aha. Grała w tą grę 100 godzin. Nie miała 5 minut, by ściągnąć japoński dubbing. Moja reakcja.
Co kurwa?
Czajcie, kurwa, nie? Usłyszał osoby, która grała 100 godzin, że miała 5 minut, by ściągnąć, kurwa, patch. Z japońskim dubbingiem.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures.
Ej, czy z Hogwart też ci się znudzi?
Mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but
Ej, to tak nie, jak
I
tak.
believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got...
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
Ej, no najpierw przejdę jako ci kruk, później jako Gryffindor, później jako skojatel, kapa, nie no ten, kurwa, no wąż i na końcu bóbr, czy co tam jest za zwierzę. I obstawiam, że też powie, że ci się przejadło.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Teraz co nie chcę się szukać tych pierdół. Panowanie trolla, co? Hi, James.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you.
Alessandra,
With
kurwa.
Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologize
Zardas,
when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Ej, James nudzi się prędzej czy
Thank you
później.
for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll.
Barnabas Bzik?
I'll be honest.
Co?
I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
No właśnie wiecie, że ludzie mi polecają tej gry. Jest pewna recenzja tej gry, że jak ktoś, że no, kurwa, przeszkadza mu to, że grasz brytyjską osobą.
At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Well, how marvelous.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be I take it you're Alexandra's friend?
Period. Fps Talents.
awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Jest to nieśmieszne. Plan lekcji dla troli. Tydzień okłada etykieta. Proszę, dziękuję, słucham, przepraszam. Czarownica pięknego bycza sięgnęła po snicza, lecz walnęła ją donica.
Revelio.
Co? Śmiesznie mnie, że jak w Gotiku znalazłem słabość trolla, nie?
I hope you avoided my troll.
No, minąłem po chuju, no.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What?
Gabriel.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Wyobraź sobie, jakby w grach zrobiono takiego moda, nie?
I wish things could have turned out
Każdy
different
czar
for him.
krócej byłby króci! Króci!
There wasn't much
Króci!
to be done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a monster.
O Boże!
Whoever eventually defeated I mean, that troll. It was troll something or other.
Whisperer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
The Troll Whisperer. Seems fitting.
Zaczymiaszka troli. No kurwa, jak zaknąłem ją koczarem. Mi się należy trochę szacunku. A, no chciałem powiedzieć, że wyobraźcie sobie jakby do tego czaru, co się kręci kimś, poczekajcie.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oto. Trudne się wylosowało, trudne.
Like her to forget.
Słuchajcie, bo kimś obracacie, nie? Czyli się jakby wylosował.
Did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done.
Gdzie warto skoczyć po piwko?
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place.
Moczyk ja inaczej, bo szukać nie można przecież.
I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are.
Dlaczego warto?
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Nie wiem z kogo? Pusowników?
Oh, and one more thing.
Co się znajdą?
Agitate her. Goodness knows she's been already.
Jarek chyba ci w brzuchu zaburczało.
She did make it home. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it's stable.
Oszukane. W Gotiku by ten wilk biegł za owcą. Na baranem. Kapa.
At least 10 usually. Hera. Fantastic.
There she is again.
Smoku, jesteś piękny. Kto zawał nawiązanie?
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance.
Watch your step. How lucky for us.
Walka są wielkimi krokami.
Preparing for a fight.
Well, there's no coming back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're... I'll handle you.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Pierdalaj. Za pierwszym.
Watch out. It's her.
Wynajs uważał.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy. It's a little...
Jezu, gdzie było witanie, dobre.
I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try.
3, 2, 1 teraz.
We can get to the nest. She's leaving.
Geniusz.
Brilliant.
There's the nest.
Także ma teraz taką rozkminę, co się właśnie odjebało. Skąd ja wiedziałem, że 3 sekundy, że no. Akurat w momencie jak powiem teraz, to się coś odpierdoli. A reszta?
Now, if we just return, we make it out without too much fuss.
Robert teraz wyleci za naszymi plecami, popatrzy na nas, popatrzy na jajo i nam da spokój, nie?
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to...
No, to była papka. Goddammit. Właśnie, bo już poczułem szoka, że się ocknąłeś nagle.
How could I have been so blind?
Lesiu, szok. Mi się Fortnite nie podoba przez te budowanie, nie? Nagle jakiś dzieciak ci wybudował, kurwa, wieżę 5-piętrową. 3 sekundy, nie? Ja jeden co w 5 sekund zbudował, to schody na górę i drabina. Znaczy, schody na górę i tą półkę i bym jeszcze zasłonę zrobił, kurwa, nie?
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okej. Wiecie? Aha, nie mam tego, nie mogę tego na mapie zobaczyć. Ale jak będę na mapę, to będę miał. A, ja akurat nie mam teleportu. No i dobra. Koleś już dawno dali.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
To mnie się trochę zastanawia.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Gdzie to ten młyn w 30 FPS-ach w tle?
Surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Przecież Angels ogląda to z zamkniętymi oczami.
How else did he expect Goblin Kind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Oh, nice.
Revelio.
Jest tą kulę, nie widzę, gdzie ją doprowadzić trzeba. Aha, dobra.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Co jest? No. Dobra, tak będzie szybciej, dawaj. No i chuj, nie zrobię tego. Ale Gabriel, masz rację. Przecież nie ma żadnego dowodu, że ani James kiedykolwiek grała w jakąś grę. Nawet na swoich streamach, tylko oglądała Twitcha. Przypadek? Incowy, ani James nas tylko wkręca, że gra w gry. Ale to kurwa rozkminił. To nie jak wy, ale ja do oka kopalni. Na trzeźwo. Powiedzieć nie mogę.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this list. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Zjeżdżam stąd. Elo ziom. Wypracowana gra. Nie no, śmieję, dobrze, że tak zrobili, nie? To był czar teleportacji, wszystko jasne. Może trzymać? A nie, nie muszę, dobra. No, już tego nie ruszymy. A wait, wyłączyło się, tak? A nie, nie działa. No przecież mogłaś się złapać na ludzie, kobieto. Taka, że go znowu do mnie tepnie?
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this.
Pracowana gra. Walcząc z niedziałym przeciwnikiem.
We're being watched by a door.
W ogóle wiecie, że Gardium Leviosa można używać jako broń. No właśnie, do walki.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
Szok, zagadki logiczne. No serio można zaskoczyć? A, dobra.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Nie mogę mu zapłacić, skoro jest trupem. Kapa.
The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
A no, ty pakałaś razem z nimi, tylko że to coś szczęścia.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, there
Imperial.
Was that your best?
Revelio.
Gabriel, to kupię. Po co będziesz zbierał punkty?
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, there's maybe something rather large. But why? There must be more notes on
Na co ich czekałem? Ale już ustawili, kurwa, co jest?
Stay close. We've handled much worse.
another boiler. This place is more complex than I expected.
Dobrze, że jest kilka do podpalenia tym razem.
Another scheme? Are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Confringo!
Jest na górę.
Revelio.
Na wojnie. A, moment.
Confringo.
To jest jak w Batmanie Arkham, nie?
Revelio. Incendio.
Jak uciekło, jak gram z nimi. A teraz usnęło, lol. I pyk, dać jakieś pęki. Tylko ją zaczę. Co ja patrzę?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio.
Jak trzeba coś podpalić? Chyba nie. Albo jednak.
Revelio.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Trzeba, ale z drugiej strony.
Incendio.
Kolce, zajebista papka.
Revelio. Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Nie wiedziałem, że to jest do wyjścia, kurwa.
You serious?
Brawo ja. Kurwa, perkorn, debilu. Gabry, grasz duo, ale w party. W drużynie. Czyli ciągle grasz 2 na 4.
Don't think I've found all the
Ale
plans.
to z Fortnite czy z Biedronki? Aha! Boże! Jak Aniczem spodziewała, że z Biedronki, to myślałam, że chodziło jej o Biedronkę i czarny kot.
Co kurwa? Serious?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this room could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This... More than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Alla famora.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Kali, to gramy, nie?
Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word...
Bolesiem. Bolesiem masz nowe przezwisko.
Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about...
Jesteś Polesiem, a wiesz jaki znak twój?
Without further ado...
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Poczułem szok i strach, że była cutscenka na silniku gry. Ten już dawno nie było.
I hope Professor Fitz...
My next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Poczułem się, jakbym grał w golfa.
Revelio.
Tylko to na akademię ulepszenie miotły.
Confringo. Revelio.
Macie czasówkę, okej. Jedno, drugie. Tylko te dwa. A co to jest? Też? Ale to na krócej.
Incendio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders.
Rzeczywiście w ogóle kojarzę Ranrock. I to było celowe.
Flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Ragnarok.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Tysięcy kilometrów, jest super, fajnie. Ja pierd...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Nie czuję, że to było szybsze, aha. Ja to w ogóle wlecę? Czy bariera z gotika blokuje? Bariera z gotika mnie blokuje. Kurwa. A, John brytyjski, bo angielski, kurwa. Przecież Anglicy nie potrafią gadać z emocjami.
Hello, are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to lose, play a match?
Of course.
Kolesiu,
Then may the best summoner win.
przypomniałeś mi pewne popierdolone anime. Chińskie. Oglądałem, na Pana Oczekiwanie często pokazałem 2 odcinki, nie? Zaczyna się w realnym świecie, znaczy w naszych czasach, gdzie 2 specjalnych agentów, główna bohaterka i chłopak, kradną jakiś ten pierścień z muzeum czy z czegoś. Typek ją zabija, ona wpada do wody z tym pierścieniem, przenosi ją do innego świata, gdzie jest księżniczką i tak dalej, ale nagle przylatuje jakiś typek kurwa na jednorożcu czy na innym na koniu, bierze ją, idą sprawdzić jej poziom magii, wracają na zamek, jego atakują jakieś potwory, tak kurwa nie wiesz co się dzieje. No kurwa nic z niczego nie wynika do chuja.
Sting me with a billywig, I'll never top that. Accio!
A ile rozpadasz?
Precisely as planned.
Profesor graj na polskim, szok.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Ja tak grałem.
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
Jaki minus 50?
Co kurwa?
No kurwa, właśnie piję. Ja pierdolę, wygrałem w kieszeni, przegrałem, kurwa. Jaki debil.
Absolutely.
You serious?
Don't count me out yet.
A nie często, bo oglądać u mnie, kurwa. To za problem. Panowie, że jak streamowałem Wiedźmina 3, to praktycznie przez całą serię był tylko Wladimir na streamie. Dosłownie, kurwa, nie? Streamowałem dla jednej osoby, praktycznie całą grę. Czasem ktoś inny wszedł. I na tym koniec, nie?
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
A właśnie, jak was ciekawiło, do ortopedy wstępnie idę 1 marca. Kurwa.
Soft grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Kurwa. A miałem wygraną w kieszeni wcześniej, nie? To teraz zjebałem. Znaczy teraz...
Hard luck.
Kurwa, co nie?
Care for another round?
Bądź kawał.
Absolutely.
Dał radę w poniedziałek, ale to był ortopeda dziecięcy.
You serious?
Accio! Precisely as planned.
No, wkurwa mnie, że wcześniej mogłem wygrać, o swoje 2 kule zepchnąłem, nie?
Sting me with a billywig.
Właśnie. To jest u czarnej magii, nie? W ogóle mi się nie podoba. Tak pokazuje osób, które wcześniej nie były, nie? Nie moje klimaty, kurwa. Tak, królowa, 27 lat. Znaczy 8 rocznikowo, ale się chwali. Znaczy, zgolę tę brodę, no co, ledwo widać, nie? I mnie wpuszczą, nie? Znaczy, no, że mnie uznają za dziecko.
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Mam popierdolony plan.
Well, you are good.
Nikt nie mówi, że mam zdobyć punkty, nie?
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost.
Nie no, królowa, wiadomo, że jak dzieci to tam pewnie do 15 lat czy coś, nie? To intuicja, kurwa.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Dobra. Wszystko dobre, co dobrze dzwoni. Okay. A, właśnie, królowa, jak cię nie było, to mieliśmy questa z tą, co nas oswobodziła o zwierzętach. Poszliśmy... Poczekaj. Zademonstruję ci to głosowo. Znaczy, że scenkę odpalę. Kurwa. Nie wiem, jak to wyglądało.
Who would have thought someone as young as you could save my uncle's life?
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do have things.
Mam jaja. Zwykłe jaja? Nie. To są smocze jaja, a nie jajka. Ile razy jeszcze masz zamiar pokazywać mi tak? O, cholera! Smocze jaja? To licha skąd je wytrzasnąłeś? Zabrał mnie ludziom. Pokaż. Bardzo twardy materiał. Gdybym miał trochę magiczne jaja ze stali, mógłbym robić broń lepszą niż zwyczajną. Dawaj, kurwa, chcesz, żebym je kupił? Dawaj, zapłatę powiedzmy 300 sztuk złota za każde jajo. Chcesz smocze jaja? Jasne. Dawaj, zapłatę. Mam kilka, mam dolne, chcesz kolejne? Dawaj. No to co, chcesz? Nie, złapał mnie. Nie dostaniesz pomysłu, że je zatrzymam. Zachowaj więc swoje złota.
Tak wyglądało mniej więcej.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower.
Ale to już naprawiłem przecież. Pamiętacie?
Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are back up, Evangeline.
You're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster.
Ale to szybko zrobiłem, nie?
I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I...
Nie, wiecie czemu nie widzieliście tego? Jest jak The Flash. Pobiegłem, zrobiłem i wróciłem, nie?
You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Królowa ta, dokładnie no. Cholera, skąd ją czasnąłem? Zabrałem ją jeszcze ludziom. Nie, co? Ale to nie była ta flirciara teraz. Ale z flirciarą smocze jaja ogarnialiśmy. Poszedłem smokowi zanieść smocze jajo. Wiesz co może powiedziałem? Znaczy nie, to dosłownie ja powiedziałem jako Pekor na nagraniu. Znaczy na streamie. Smoku, jesteś piękny. Nikt nie zabrał do czego to jest nawiązanie, nikt. A przynajmniej się nie przestanie. Moje streamy są dla inteligentnych, kapa. Dla inteligentnie wybranych. A że nikt tutaj nie pije doktora Pipera, no to wszystko jasne, nie?
From the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Webb.
All right.
O mój Boże.
Speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there.
O, wiesz co mi przypomniało?
Would never go near the Hogshead. She is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Ale ja do smoga to mówiłem. Anyway, ogrywałem z Wiedźmarzem kiedyś personę drugą i było takie zadanie, że trzeba poprosić Jacków, Frostów. Znaczy ogrywałem. Ja grałem, a on mi tam dubbingował, nie? I nagle była scena, że 3 dziewczyny musiały Jacka Frosta, czyli takiego demona uwieść. Przekonać do pomocy. Kurwa, inaczej. Było trzeba przekonać Jacka Frosta, ale on nie akceptował od ciebie zaproszenia, jeżeli miałeś w grupie faceta, przynajmniej jednego. Więc nagle zaczęliśmy go zarywać jako 3 kobiety i tam było, że jedna podchodzi i mówi, że podoba ci się jak ruszał moimi biodrami, nie? Nagle druga takie, że no to którą wybierasz? A potem nasza postać, główna bohaterka tam była. uwodząco pokazujesz swoje nogi, tak co się odpierdala mi to chyba dobre 2 minuty, tak wiesz, kobiecym głosem, kurwa gadaliśmy takie, chciałbyś dotknąć coś takie, ja pierdolę, co tam się działo, nie? Nie dlaczego się to skarżyło teraz, znaczy nie wiem czemu, pogadaliśmy o oceniu. He hope, see you soon.
Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Ja pierdolę, padacie to? Jezu, to jest jak głupie winobanie aż siedzi.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Ja wiedziałem, to jest wyższe piętro jeszcze.
What have I done?
Aloha, Mora.
Zwyrolskie rzeczy, bo tam, no nie zwyrolskie. Było potrzebne, by ruszyć fabułę do przodu. Poszłam. Znaczy, dodatkowa fabuła. A, nie mogę czasu gry zmienić teraz, okej. No przynajmniej wiem, gdzie jest ten... No, to coś jest na nadzieja.
Oh, Isco, what have I done? Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them.
Approached
me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Że warto skończyć po piwko?
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Ja bym dostał sprawną po oczach, Boże.
Mr. Dibble works at Gladwell's.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mr.
Ty koleś, to nie jestem ja? Wersja Hogwarts Legacy?
All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding...
What was
in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly.
In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill...
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Miss Filbert must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that
Ania, ty się teraz kapnęłaś, ile mam tego? Że to się nazywa magiczna rzepa?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified. And Harlow...
Kurwa, zadałem pytanie, czy skoczyć. Jezus.
He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends.
Very nice.
Now to find Natty.
Nie, plot twist nie będzie tam, tylko nie wiem. Ktoś tam będzie stał. Albo ona z matką.
Like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head.
Proszę.
Perhaps I'll find her there.
Dopiero co tam byłem.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
Boże.
Velio will show me where she was taken.
Porwanie?
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
A, że jak na dół. Chyba to pójdę po tym questie, pasi.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another one.
Accio.
A hidden door.
No gryzło byku, kurwa.
Auntie must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Inaczej ich nie zobaczyć.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in.
Teraz pierdolę stąd.
Time to even the odds. Knew you were still.
Now expulse her. Put your good eye through me.
You haven't got.
Incendio! And you! We'll need to be... Expulse her!
A zaraz wygram.
See your knee. Expulse her!
Nikt nie obrażać mojej koleżanki przed moimi oczami nie będzie, nie?
Revelio.
Się z równą gębą i rozpierdolanie całej bazy pod miastem też.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Najpierw na górę tutaj. O Jezu, jakie długie, kurwa. Przecież jakie różowe się zrobiło, co jest?
Love letter from Rosie.
No, jest miłosny, okej.
Revelio.
Dobra. Ja jakoś pierdolę podniosę, ale cóż.
Revelio.
Pieniądze się hajsu, ja nie wiem. Tak, oczywiście, że nie. Jak to?
That he must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I was here. And well.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk
Już każdego zabiłem.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Myślałem, że będzie ta różdżka na stole, kurwa, stała, nie?
Confringo! Lumos.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
W tym pokoju.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Kurwa, co jej?
Any luck with my wand? Please.
Lumos. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Nie o co chodzi. Wait. A nie, to są te same mordy.
Lumos. Revelio.
Co kurwa?
Alohomora.
Serio?
Mr. Abe's wand must be nearby if he can sense it from his cell. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
To ja myślałem, że to jest jakaś zagadka, ale już wystarczyło na stole użyć Rebellion, nie?
You best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Nic tu nie ma. Tu też. Pewnie rozmowa.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
Revelio.
Thank you, my young
Lumos.
friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
W ogóle weszlibyście do czegoś takiego? Myślałem, że będzie bitka, ale nie. Po co łapka mówi, że mam być gotowy do walki? Jana.
put an end to hard.
Content w klimaty.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you,
Lumos.
the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
Dobra, moment.
We'll look into all
Ja ty prawie koniec questa, przecież sami widzisz.
two of you. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this
Lumos.
before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Lumos.
Wiem. Tylko się, że tepnę tam gdzie trzeba i skoczę. No, o. Propos smoczego jaj. A nie ważne, dobra. Propos smoczych jaj. Myślę. To jest ta lista kusów nigów. Daj kurwa mapę. To jest na zewnątrz, że pokazuje mi Hogwart. No ja pierdolę. Wait. I to gdzie to jest kurwa? Aha! Ja je... Dobra chuj, teraz wrócę. Idę po te piwko, żeby krowa koszmarów mi nie zsyłała koszmarów, nie? Nie? To muzyczka na koniec zostawię. Królowa, to idź stąd. Kapa. A jak teraz utwór o tobie?
From the start, I'm feeling out of place, and I notice it written on your face. I've got a lot to learn from yesterday, and tomorrow's just another game I'll play. But I know I will rise above it all. My legacy is to show them they were wrong. gotta learn that it's my time to rise.
Więc jak to, skoro w to nie grasz?
It's a perfect day to shine.
I akurat Królowej Koszmarów nie ma, jak jest ta uwodząca dziewoja, nie? Uwodząca, jak to brzmi.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies, others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have...
O, czyli zaraz nam wyślę słowa. Znaczy zaraz. Coś jakby... Ale ja... Słuchając tego wodzącego głosu, to znaczy po nim, na trzeźwo, podać fabuły nie mogę, nie? Aha, dobra, to jest konata mapę, tak wiecie, że to jest pod wodą. Mi się Poppy kojarzy z League of Legends. Jak nie, to się kojarzy z Mary Poppins.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Jak to zastanawiam, czy oni wciąż żyją, czy są trupami, nie?
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Dobra, czekam, aż się questy zaktualizują. Tutaj był jak debil, aha. Albo zaczęło być stąd, żeby się zaktualizowało, dobra.
I could test you. Oh, that would be incredible.
Revelio.
I'll be tested too.
You already know the dates of every goblin rebellion that hasn't even happened yet.
Halo, Homora.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Co tam się dzieje z tą Pobiv Ever After High? Poza tym, że jest naćpana, skoro jest tam so high.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Popi, zamknij ryj.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing.
O Boże!
You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Chyba przegapiłaś tą dziewoję, co gada wieży wodzicielsko. Dobra. Kluźnie, bo uśniem.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look...
Pewnie nie mogę teraz robić innych questów, nie? Tak to jest uczynione.
...badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind.
Ty, ja uznam, że Quidditch musi być!
But what if Professor Black...
Zabijemy go.
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor.
Ale kurczę, z bordy wspomina, czy z gadania?
From Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
No, nie mogę w ogóle atakować ani nic, więc chyba... Rozumiem, że tepnąć też się nie mogę.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
O kur...
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
hemorrojdy?
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's...
Cielaki? Co to jest cielak?
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Boże. Ciekawe, co jeszcze spierdoli. Zaczynam kolejną rozsłonę nadchodzącą wielkimi krokami.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or...
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Co tu się dzieje?
Well, there's one for my diary.
Dobra, jak teraz zagada do nas? Albo będzie po drodze.
Mouth open? Where are your manners?
Kto to mówi?
Headmaster, here. What could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student. Wasting
Co jest?
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Has anyone...
Something very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is...
Dobra, chciał tego Quidditcha. Quidditch na wieki.
...decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than...
Jest miał wybór.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
I kogoś dosłownie zrespiły.
What did we do to deserve him?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world. Ah!
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
OWLs, co?
Sir, non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new 5th year senior.
Jak ta nowa z 5. klasy.
Invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my heavy books.
Fajna misja.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf? Oh!
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
To jest dziwne. To bardzo dziwne.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor?
O nie!
A word, please.
Kolejna.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Wcale mi go nie brak.
Yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from
Co tam do Klasińska, no dobrze sobie radzi.
to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
Gredek.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performances.
Czytek.
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
O kurwa.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing
Wiem.
It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Kurwa.
made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Fajny quest, no? Trochę koszmarów nie śpi. Zaraz ciebie zrobimy questa o tym. Z tą uwodzącą głosą. Nie ośmiej się, tak chciałem tu iść. James. Kopa w dupę chcesz?
I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right.
Kurwa. Kurwa.
Able to tell?
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
Królowa, daj uważać, że ona ma wodzący głos?
Right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
No i... O kurwa, diabeł!
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please!
Alec?
We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Powaliło was?
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Alex.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Dlaczego wyobraziłem sobie, że jak Brani Jones to ogrywa na streamie, to by wzdychała do klaty tego typa, nie?
Understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
Popy wzorowali się na Wiedźminie 3. Księżyc nie musi być na niebie. Zresztą wyjebane.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
Co to tyle? Serio? No nic. No nie dostałem akurat wiadomość od sobie.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Jak nic nie śledzę. Jest na górę. Mam wrażenie, że pierwszy raz tu biegam. Inaczej skojarzyło mi się, w Gigancie poleca. Był jakiś jeden etap. Jakiś... nie mam dokładnie tomu, ale było tam stwierdzenie w stylu... Nie zacznę to mówić, to pamiętałem. W stylu, o jak rany? Jakaś końcówka zdania. Kurwa, ty. Jakby nie zaczął opowiadać, to bym powiedział to zdanie, nie?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Revelio.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding...
Takie bardzo dziwnie i gramatyczne zdanie.
Revelio.
Jara przydział.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
Krowa, nie wyobrażam. W ogóle Krowa Koszmarów musi przekonać Annie Jones do picia piwa.
That must be the pedestal.
To było twoje drzwi? A żadnego nie otworzę. Jak czemu? Teraz mogę nazwać płaska Kendra, nie?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Okej, czyli jak mandze. A, w komiksie.
You will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
To właśnie łatwo jak Arkham Asylum, nie? Z rachem na wróble. Cień śmierci, fajna postać. No, ale widzisz, króla koszmarów musisz przekonać James do picia piwa, bo inaczej uważa, że cię uwodzę, dlatego że pijemy razem jednocześnie, nie? Logiczne? Kapak. Albo że wyjdziemy razem na piwo. Ej, teraz nic nie myślimy. Ty na Wojt, co myślisz?
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
No, nie mówię, że jestem w wodzie. Kurwa, tylko po kolana. Śmierć ta, kurwa. Strach na wróble z Batmana.
How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Mroczny wilk śmierci. Nie mogę go użyć ze swojej pamięci. Co się stało, czy ja spadłem, zaraz depresję popadnę.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Teraz? Tak stali chyba.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Znaleźć drogę, poczekać 5 sekund, kurwa. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skąd wiedziałem, że 5 sekund? Czekam na takie pytanie.
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Oh, closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Tu widzę, że to się tworzy, dobra. Fajne wodzenie, ale kto kogo? A, ty mnie? A, James, daj tytuł, a nie szpanujesz. O, mogę nagrać rebelię, przecież nie mogę. Znaczy i tak, że nic mi nie ujawnia, więc w sumie po chuj.
Now's my chance.
No, dzięki za info, Kendra. Dobra, panowie, to ja spierdalam, tam jest wyjście, nie? O, mam pelerynę.
think I'm invisible.
Ja i Witka, ja sobie robisz.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now.
A muzyka mi się podoba. A czuję się jak w Assassin's Creedzie, nie? Możesz wszędzie biec, ale i tak czekasz na synchronizację. Różdżka, czyżby walka tym razem?
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Arena? Nie, ale Sorobko jest zajebisty, mi się podoba, w końcu coś nowego, nie? Aha, oni wybrali czary. Nie mogę ich zmienić. Czyli będzie walka. Musiałem akurat trafić, jak go zabiję, nie?
Rebellion.
Gary chyba coś mówiłem w tej kwestii, nie? No kurwa, daj się ruszyć. Baka, gdzie to chodzi? Baka. Dlaczego to gra mi daje aż 13 minut jeszcze na streamie tego LOL? Ładny żart. Nie! Brakuje mi... A, no tak, nie ma wady, tak jak napisałem, dokładnie. Znaczy, bo go jeszcze po prostu nie ma w fabule, nie? Przegram to. Kapa. Nie no, wiecie co zrobię? Akurat godzina do końca dnia, więc pora na boskie szczęście. Chyba koszmar, domyślam się, że nie wiesz, co to jest boskie szczęście, nie? Skoro rzadko tu siedzisz. Pamiętam, ci wyjaśni. Nie, do Tygar wyjaśni. Albo ktokolwiek kto wie. No chuj. Gabriel, co to jest boskie szczęście? A i teraz mam tutaj checkpoint, a wcześniej miałem. Logika. Nie mam zrobić bloku, zajebiście. Już wiem, że nie polubię tego etapu, nie? I tak, wiem, że mogę zmienić poziom trudności, ale nie o to chodzi. Chyba koszmarów. Raz na jeden stream. Nie no, raz na dzień. Jestem w stanie użyć boskiego szczęścia, który sprawia, że mam lepszą tą. Chyba się ciężko mieć teraz. Czas reakcji. Ale jest ograniczony czas używania tego. O tym mówię, nie? Jak żebym wzięła, ale istnieje. Mam teraz jest 5 poziom trudności, ale kurwa, były to wbrew samemu mnie, nie? A boskie szczęście nie wchodzi. W pierwsze nie wchodzi. Bo zawsze jestem jedną osobą, która pije na streamie, a teraz króla koszaru ze mną pije i ukradaj boskie szczęście. Rozumiem blok. A, chuj zwróciłem. Lecz mnie, kurwa, lecz! Czekajcie, lecz mnie, bo nie jestem w trakcie walki. No i tyle. Dalej. No przecież bym po co zasięgiem, kurwa. No kurwa, serio? Chyba. Ale zróbmy tak. Powiedzmy, że zrobię jeszcze dwa podejścia, kurwa. Jak mi nie wyjdzie, to zostawię na kolejny stream, nie? Późna godzina i tak dalej się zbliża, więc... Nie lubię tak przerywać w połowie misji, ale kurwa. Ale no pierwsza to ostatnia, ta na której polegam. Ty mną piłeś, Gabriel? A żart, tym razem się uda. Żadnym się nie teraz. Nie. Koniec? Mówiłem, że mam sobie 2 próby, nie? No to nara śmierci, widzimy się później, nie? Dokładnie, on za pierwszym. Pytnie się na YouTube i nie będą wiedzieli. Słyszałeś, Jones, nie? Słowo klucz. Czyli teraz ten trzeci item. Rozumiem, że różdżka była drugą. Chyba, ale że gra na trudnym. Ale faza jak się spojrzy w dół. Kamień filozoficzny, kapa. Jakiś ciołek mi przed nami idą. Ukończyły kamienia.
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
Reset. Powrót do przyszłości.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
O, koniec tej próby trzeciej. Kolejne wspomnienia.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We
don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
No, czy pojawiła się teraz kolejna osoba? Ostatnia? Też oczywiście.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with
Tak, oczywiście, bo jak żeby inaczej. A teraz chyba z profesorem.
We have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Ognista whisky?
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Co dalej, ja nie wiem. Brak questów, zajebiście. Żal i zemsta. Ale dobra. Tak jak mówiłem, no, powiedziałem, że sobie tutaj skończymy, to sobie tutaj skończymy. 3 godziny gramy, a gra jest niby na 30 godzin do 35, więc zostało nam maksymalnie 2 streamy. Przepraszam, czy GUA jest na Twitchu. Już zaraz odpalam, znaczy no, 10 sekundę. Ciemność widzę, ciemność. Chyba każdy ma dziwny akcent, bo to jest Brytania.
From the start, I'm feeling out of place.
Dobra, jutro od około południa do północy przejdziemy.
It written on your face. I've got a lot to learn from yesterday, and tomorrow's just another game I play. But I know I will rise above it all. My legacy is to show them they were wrong. Yes, I know I will stand and walk it all. My legacy is to rise after I fall. That I'm never giving up.
Fajnie zostawał autor. Zajebiście, prawda. Nic kolejnych kanałów, po prostu odświeżyłem, znaczy wygląda tą kartę i się odświeżyła, nie? Pierdolę. Dobra, content wygrał i jak na razie się dopiera. Jak zakończymy tą